Well, ever since our last cruise, my son has been obsessed with foosball, so we're going to have to get this set up pretty quick. Well, I've got it all put together. It has cup holders, by the way, that you can, of course, put away when you don't want them in the way. Awesome. The numbers each click into place, so your score does not slide accidentally. They click. Awesome. The balls, which you get 2 of, will roll into the basket as it's supposed to be. Now it's time to play.
And put it in this one. Go.
After you're done, my guy's
Do you guys ever feel tense while you're playing? I mean, I'm sitting there telling my players what to do and getting all butt clenchy and everything.
Always like that when I play on the cruise ship.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I don't think I feel so tense. He's up a point, but I have him on the defensive. And I've got him on again.
Dang it.
We're tied.
Oh, it's going, it's going.
What's up? Pretty kid. Oh! 4 points. And he wins.
Good game. Okay, tiebreaker.
I'm down. Ready?
I'm going to guess that most of us are pretty bad at arranging these, especially upside down and backwards. But I want to show you how they go. You got your 1 player facing towards the opposite end, your 2 player facing to the opposite end. You've got your 3 player from the opposite team coming in for defense, and then your 5 players that way. Same thing on this way. Now what I had done is, because my son was not here to help me because he's the one who plays foosball, I'd put all the same colors in the same way. So my 3s had to be switched out. I didn't want to take the whole thing apart, so I simply, and I love the fact that they have the screws here, I simply unscrewed the players and then slid the bars out and then switched the 2 over. And that was so much easier than taking apart the whole table. So quick fix if you only mess up on one of the player sets. As is so very often the case, I am the example you do not want to follow. I couldn't figure out which piece these were to go in here, and it's because they were already in the trash. I had got everything unloaded so excitedly that I had missed these, so I went back and checked, and sure enough, there they were. When screwing this in, I found it was so much easier if I just kept one hand balancing it. Otherwise, it wanted to turn. So one hand in while you're screwing the brace in. I went ahead and set it up on its side so that I could let gravity help me make sure that the board goes into the groove here and the groove up here as well before I finalize these side screws on either side of this.
Those are short poles, so they probably...
No, they're both supposed to be short poles. So I have to undo those two. Well, it got pretty late, so I just turned off the camera and put the handles on, but I think we all know how to put handles on. I just need to screw this into place and put the cup holders on, and that's awesome. Then we get to start playing.